Sky 510 here. We built another one. This is actually a 1.0. I haven't tucked all the cables yet. It has a 1 terabyte hard drive, StarTech adapter, 80 wire. It has all brand new CPU caps, brand new CPU thermal paste on the CPU and GPU. I did resurface this disk drive, and I really wish this disk drive worked, but it just doesn't work. Even when it opens, it just doesn't read disk, unfortunately. But it's going to be an all-digital one. It's basically our build. What's better than having a Duke controller? Let me tell you guys what's better than having one Duke, if I can record correctly, is having two Dukes. So I have refurbished these Duke controllers. Look at these bad boys. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now look, not even opened. Did my best. I refurbished them from the front, cleaned them all out. They're OEM Dukes. Anyways, I'll show you with the Dukes. So you've seen the build before. We're actually going to do something fun on this. I'm going to show you guys how to do the themes. Let me show you the build real quick, and we'll go over the themes. Applications, if you want to play online. Insomnia is how to do it. I did include the UX Lite dashboard for people like that. XBMC4Gamers on there, artwork, and the cheat menu if you want to cheat at some games. Demos, no one cares about demos. Emulators, pretty much the full ROM set. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Color, N64, most of them run really well. There's only 4 PlayStation games. PlayStation runs about 20 frames. It's not very good. I did include it, but it doesn't run very good, so I don't recommend it. And then this is actually Sega Genesis. This is actually Sega 32X. You can see at the bottom. And Super Nintendo. And these are all full libraries as well. So hit back. And then homebrews. You can actually get your homebrews from the Xbox site. I included all the good ones. Alien vs. Predator is really good. Some of these don't have artwork because they just don't exist. The ones that do have it, though. This is Quake, Quake 1.5, Quake 2, Quake 3, Raptor. These are all DOS emulation games. Zelda, Link to the Shadow, got all the Tomb Raiders on there. And the main thing people want is the games directory. Big games guy. So we have all the different games. I'll shut up and just go through. I'm going to go hit the R trigger to be faster. I'm just hitting the top trigger. It's 419 OG games. This is a digital version, so all these games have been tested and work. Most of the games have their DLCs. Some you might need to download the DLC if you want to play them online, if they support it. Outruns on there. Psychonauts is a great game. Scarface is good. Both Silent Hills are on there. Sonics are on there. All the Star Wars games pretty much. Like I said, it's a very good library. It's my personal collection of games I legally own, obviously. There you go. So it's just that simple. And the cool thing about it, you can actually hit X for random, and it'll go to random game. You just hit X. So if you ever don't know what to play, I recommend just hitting X and then playing a new game you haven't discovered yet. This is X, so let's say you want to play SXX. It's very simple. You just press A on your button, and it will load off the hard drive. It's going to load much faster than like a disk drive. It does have an HDMI adapter. As you see, it's just that fast. Dang. You ever hear people clapping in the movie theater when they do that? I love that. And there we go, we're playing. Let's start. Checking the hard disk, I'm pretty sure it's there. See? And we're going. And the cool thing is when you're done playing, it's very simple. You do start and select. On the Duke, it's a little bit different. Let me kind of show you. So it's these two black buttons and the two back triggers at the same time, and it'll reset the menu. I have to do that now. I need both hands to do that. So when you're done playing, you don't have to turn off the thing. You just can go back. I'm going to show you it right now. So I went ahead and hit the command, and it's going to boot back into XBMC4Gamers, and it'll boot back into the dashboard. I have it automatically logged into a profile. So every time you log in, you'll be greeted with this menu. You absolutely can change it. You can boot into the game menu or boot into any of the menus if you desire. That's in the options. And you have your start button here. You have your favorites. You can do favorites, your game saves, your settings. And when you're done playing, it's very simple. You just go here and hit A and shut down like a computer. You can check to see that the memory is not going to get very hot. And we have 3 gigs of disk space left for you to download DLCs and whatnot. So it's full, and I'm going to go ahead and connect it to my network and show you guys it online. And to show you, this is actually my local area network. That's not my IP address, so I don't have a problem sharing it. I use an Ethernet cable hooked up to the Xbox, and I'm actually using a wireless. This is on my Wi-Fi. So I have my Wi-Fi through Ethernet cable to connect to my Xbox. Anyone can do it. These are very cheap to buy. And the great thing is you can actually go here into settings. You're going to hit A, and it has a thing here called a downloader. So this has a lot of really cool items. If you want, this is built in with all my builds. It's gonna go. This is gonna take a second because I haven't updated today. I'm just making a video. Also, you're seeing this because I'm recording them from a phone, and I'm using a cheap AliExpress HDMI adapter, unfortunately. So you have a little bit of a kind of see it going kind of crazy, but it looks really good in game. So this is gonna download all the latest updates off their server. And then once you do that, you have access to do a lot of really cool things if you're interested and are so inclined. So you can download more applications if you want. You can like do some cool stuff if you want. You have artwork. This is artwork for the different emulators. You have dashboard. If my camera will focus, these are different dashboards. I think XBMC4Gamers is the best dashboard, but some people like the UX Lite. It's already on here. DLCs are actually really important. So if you plan to play any of these games online with other modified Xboxes, you're going to want to make sure you have the DLC for your game. And it will tell you exactly what the DLC has in this information below. And you can go to your game. So if you want to play like a game online, you're going to need to have the DLC. So you want to play Counter-Strike, you need to have the 2 maps. And it's pretty simple. I think I already have this installed. You just basically go over here, you hit download. It's only 2 megabytes. It's not very big. The cool thing about the DLCs is I have everything set up correctly. You don't even have to select the folder or anything. It will automatically find it because I configured everything correctly for you, and it will update it for you. And then if it ever comes across, it will save the hard drive key and it'll update it automatically. And now our Counter-Strike's updated. I usually go in and update most of the games. I'm pretty sure I have Halo 2 already updated if you want to play it online. Crimson Skies, I'm pretty sure I've already done it as well. But you want to make sure you have the DLCs. And if you want to do other emulators, if you're really a big fan of Atari, you can download the Atari emulators. These are all the supported emulators for the Xbox. I have all the good ones in my opinion. I think MAME is kind of like, you can definitely do arcade games, but they're so hit or miss on performance, so I don't include them. Plus, like, I really want to include a lot of OG Xbox games. Not that this is bad for emulation, but there are cheaper ways to go about emulating stuff, like a Raspberry Pi, in my opinion, than an OG Xbox. And these are just some of the stuff that it does do. So it does do up to PlayStation, as you see. That's about as high as you're going to get. And then you have the homebrew. These are homebrew games you can also download, which are free games to play. If you notice, I already have all the good ones on there. So, and then mods are really cool. You have like the nude pack for Dead or Alive if you're over 18, obviously. And I do have the Metalwork. I already did most of this. I did the Metalwork one. I did the Punisher one. It's like the Punisher Uncensored. I already put that on there. I put like the cool ones on there for sure. And then others, you'll probably never need this. If you want game trainers, you could add this. You get out of artwork, you get out of wallpaper sets. You can do a lot of cool stuff. That's why I do like having a little bit of space on these. And you can also modify saves and scripts if you want it. This is a beta build. The cool thing we're going to do here is we're actually going to do a theme. So I'm kind of curious. Leave me a comment in the description below what theme you guys like the best. I think this OG Xbox theme is actually really cool. The Origin theme is also really cool as well. The Zelda theme, if you're into Zelda for sure, this looks cool as well. The night theme's cool. Xbox One home screen, I didn't really care for too much. I didn't think it was that cool. What else do we have? The Xbox. These are new ones. They just added on this one, the home night screen. I really like the this one, the 14 megabyte green one. So to install it, it's pretty simple. You're going to hit A. We're going to go ahead and download it. Big shout out to Rocky5. This is a guy who maintains XBMC4Gamers. He does really great work. He's actually answered a few of my questions. He's been very helpful, so I really do appreciate that guy. He's great for the community. And he maintains and adds all this cool stuff to his dash, which is really cool. And it makes it very simple, as you see. So it's installed. So now we have it installed. So we're going to hit back, back. And you're going to see like, Xbox guy, it looks exactly the same. It sure does. So now we want to apply the theme. So in order to do that, we have to go to our menu, settings, and I believe it's under appearances, maybe. I don't even know where themes are even at. We're going to add the theme. Well, you know what? I think it's, where is themes? It's on one of these. It is, where is theme? Theme is in system video. Oh, here it is. Themes. So we're going to go here to change themes, hit A. And then if you download different themes, you can select stuff. So we have night and we have our OG Xbox. So I'm going to go to this and hit select A. And now we're going to, it's applied. Now we're going to hit back. And we have the new theme applied. Boom! Isn't that cool? So now we have the cool green like Xbox theme on this. This is for playing online games. You can actually hit A as well here. And you can check to see what people are playing games online with Insomnians. And I always say it wrong. People give me guff about it. This will actually show you the people playing online games. So we have active game events. You can actually search for active games. So people are playing Rainbow Six right now. 29 people are playing Halo 2 right now, which is kind of crazy. Like, there's definitely a community and it's going down. So like I said, make sure you definitely have the DLCs updated. Then you can play online with them. So it's good to know. You can kind of go here and check. You can even launch the game with A if you have the game. I'm pretty sure I have these games, so you should be good to go. Anyway, so you have that on the screen, which is really cool. And now we have the cool theme. And then, like I said, go to games. One more thing I want to show you. You have an option where it says here at the bottom where it says view settings. You can actually just press up. And you actually can change how you want your stuff viewed. You have all these. I recommend in the switch view to set up like a detailed. If you like, for example, you like your games like this, you can do that. If you like your games like that, you can do that. Just decide what what works for you best, what you like, and go from there. If you like the box art like this, then that's how you want it. That's how your box art is going to be. You can select the games with the spines. If you're into that, you're into that. If you notice the view settings change, it's always going to be like a different one. Now it's to the left. So I like the standard view. I do like a lot of these ones. These are cool. This one's actually really cool too, where you can actually see it. I'll probably just say this is going to be the pictures of this one. You can see the game and it gives you information about it. And it has like stars. I don't know who does the ratings, but go from there. And you can play all your games. So yeah, this is our OG Xbox. This is the 1.0. It does not have a working disk drive. You know it's been serviced. The laser is bad. It needs a new laser. I can't replace the lasers, and it just drives the price up too high, unfortunately. It has all new CPU caps. It's ready to go. It's modded, as you see. It's glowing orange. I'm going to put the case back on. Let me know what you guys think of the build below. Also, what theme you guys like the best. I'm also curious on what people like for views. I kind of like the standard view. I think the standard this is by far one of the better ones. But I also do kind of like this one. It's kind of cool. And also, like I said, it's whatever you like. I like this one too. You can see like the box art because I'm a big box art guy. I always thought the Xbox box art's always so cool. Like you can see like the front and back. It's pretty awesome. So when you guys know, I know it's kind of a long video in the description below. Hope to hear from you in the comments below.